monkey, Argo?
I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson, sir. You asked why it's taking so long to fix. The answer's technical.
Don't apologize. Just try using small words for me.
The cans bust open in the oven because she's set to cook saltuna, which isn't what we've got. Mr. Thompson? I think there's someone here to see you.
Focus, Miss Holcomb. You and I are still talking. Let's start over. Walk me through the process. Show me where it's going awry.
Well, sure. It's, mostly on account of what we're feeding into the mechanism.
It puts food in cans. We have food, we have cans. Why won't it work like we need?
She's expecting saltuna of a certain size. We're filling the cans with, well, not fish.
So it's... okay. Hello.
But we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do
She did.
apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself.
You must be the town boss.
I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not...
I don't work for you. I don't work for Spacer's Choice.
Of course not. I don't have that kind of luck. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
My ship needs repairs.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
Ah.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process.
Excellent. I don't want to fry myself. Frying myself.
Oh, yes. Saw someone put his hands on a regulator while the power was running.
Oh, I see.
His legs were still...
I thought it was going to be down in the volcano.
There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so
Mostly.
all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute
Oh, it is
power
gonna be
from the
hot.
Botanical district over to us. Once their power shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way.
I can do that. When you say mostly abandoned...
I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there.
I don't think these people... You mean marauders? No, I don't think these people take kindly to losing their power.
No, I do not imagine they will be pleased. But like a parent disciplining an unruly child, you will be doing them a kindness.
Oh.
The people living in the botanical labs.
Oh.
They're deserters, former workers.
Ah.
I need them back at their posts. I need them to come
So
home.
mayhap we could persuade them. Why?
Edgewater is struggling. We haven't hit our production quota.
Capitalism.
If we don't meet our quotas this year, the company might shut us down for good. I need those workers back
Okay.
at their stations.
How can I help?
My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
How will I recognize her?
Adelaide's older than the other deserters. She's dignified, kindly. From what I understand, her camp looks to her for leadership.
What if she doesn't want to come back?
That is not a hypothetical I enjoy entertaining. We need Adelaide back. Nonetheless, I will settle for the return of her followers. We belong to one community, the Spacer's Choice family. If we dissolve into factions, then
You
we will
tried the
operate
best.
separately.
Now try the best. Spacer's
Everyone
Choice.
will understand that.
I'll see what I can do.
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful.
Ooh.
I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is
Party members.
and may prove useful to you. You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant.
Good.
I am trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like.
Yeah, sure. I could use the company.
Great. I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so...
She's got duct tape. I can't lose.
Glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
Let's go. C&P, new manager seminar. Companions. You've gained a companion. They are characters that join you in your adventures and help in a variety of ways. They provide combat support. Their skills enhance your skills. They increase your carrying capacity. You can unlock special companion combat skills with the inspiration skill. Learn more about your companions in the ledger. Let's go. Yep. So she teleports after us. Parvati. Oh, what are these things? Oh, you can't see these. They are behind me. I'm assuming those are companion commands.
Hey, ma'am, can we talk?
Yeah, sure.
Sorry. Can we talk?
Yes.
Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me.
Oh, no.
It's just... Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale.
About what's going on. If I wanted to deal with nuance, I wouldn't be this heavily up. No. This is about the deserters, so what's the other side of it?
Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced.
Uh-huh.
The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left.
Do you know Adelaide?
Miss McDevitt? Oh, gosh, no. She was a real important person.
Flavorist.
Made all the food taste decent. She used to work up in the big office with Mr. Thompson.
Uh-huh.
All I know is she left after her son died.
Oh.
It was a real big to-do. I could hear them both yelling clear from my own place.
Huh. Why were they arguing?
Can't say as I know. I wasn't there. The sound carried, but not the words. If Mr. Thompson ain't of a mind to tell you his own self, you'd best ask Miss McDevitt, if you can get out to her.
Oh, we'll get out to her. How well did you know them?
Anybody well. I mostly listened to them talk, kept my head down. There was a boy named Thomas who used to follow me around, asking questions about the stuff I fixed. He was real sweet to me.
Oh.
Not any sort of dissident.
Uh-huh. I'm sure the deserters are very fine people.
Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse.
Morality!
It don't seem right to me, ma'am. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max.
Speak to the vicar. Where can I find him?
The mission's on the east side of town. You can't miss it. On account of it being the only clean thing.
I suppose it couldn't hurt.
Yes, ma'am. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it.
True that.
That's what Dad used to say anyways.
Wise man, by the sound of it. Oh, I've just stolen those things. Right, that's west. This is east. So, I've got to watch out. This looks...
I've always felt weird in here. It's too clean.
Resident?
Hey there, Mary. Don't see you round here too often.
Oh, I just came to talk to the vicar is all. None of us are above confessionals.
What have you got to confess? You ain't thinking of deserting, are you?
Ooh.
What? No.
No, 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 no.
The accusation.
Wasn't nothing but a question. Do excuse me.
I must be on my way. Verity to you.
Okay. Vicar! Nice cassock.
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic.
Fantastic.
Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max, if you're the sort who prefers brevity.
I do.
And Ms. Holcomb as well. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger.
I am complete and strange.
Just tagging along, Vicar DeSoto. Don't mind me.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling, this season's tossball predictions, the quickest way out of town.
Yeah. How did you know I'm an outsider?
Not to put too fine a point on it, but your choice of wardrobe is not precisely common hereabouts. Also, you lack the distinctive worker gaze. Usually either a deadening behind the eyes...
Oh,
or some
I'm fairly
wrinkles,
certain I've got
or
that.
a wild-eyed frenzy, like a trapped animal.
That
Pretty
also,
universal
at
here,
times.
Except for Miss Holcomb, who, for some reason, doesn't seem to have much to say to me. Isn't that right?
It's just... there's more to it all than numbers. Sorry.
More to what?
I'm simply bemoaning the level of spiritual awareness in this town.
Uh-huh. Isn't it your job to raise that?
Yes, but there are few who hear me in this miserable place. I must double my efforts to elevate my flock. These are good, hard-working people here.
Did you just refer to this town as a miserable place?
Yes, and thank you for pointing it out. It is wrong of me to succumb to distress. This place could be so much more, and I will continue in my quest to make it so.
He's a weird one. What sort of spiritual advice do you mention here?
They who
Offer
are
here.
not satisfied with their work are satisfied with nothing. No. How about, work fortifies the spirit. True exhaustion awaits idle hands.
I was actually asking what your religion was all about.
The OSI teaches that the Grand Architect set a perfect system in motion at the beginning of time.
Right.
Contentment is found by accepting one's role in that grand plan.
What does OSI stand for?
The Order of Scientific Inquiry, also known as scientism to the layperson.
Not very religious sounding. How do you talk to the Grand Architect?
You don't talk to the Grand Architect. Once the universe was set in motion, it stepped back. It has no concern for us.
Okay, so what is your job then? Yeah, what's there to aspire to?
We will eventually decode the plan and all its intricacies. Once we are able to deduce the properties of every particle in the universe and its trajectory,
That's ambitious.
we will know everything. The future, the past, each person's place within the plan, all will be laid out before us, removing struggle and bringing peace.
Yeah. Have you not met
We will
humanity?
never need question their path again. Some even believe this ultimate knowledge will unlock mankind's true potential. We will all become akin to Grand Architects ourselves, after a fashion.
Something tells me that that is not likely to happen. That seems unlikely.
I would love to discuss the finer points of my religion with you. Oh, wait. No, I wouldn't. Seriously, though, to truly understand the metaphysics involved takes years of study and contemplation.
Pavati wanted to talk to you about what Reed asked us to do.
What? I thought you would talk to him.
No.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away.
Why is that, I wonder?
I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do?
Something of a morally questionable nature. Fix the geothermal plant, cut off the power to Adelaide's deserters.
Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife. I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk.
Nothing wrong with that. What do you think of Adelaide's group?
They rejected the order of society and live beyond the walls so thoughtfully provided by our Spacer's Choice.
You tried the rest, now try the best.
Does that strike you as a responsible life choice?
No. I don't have enough intelligence to choose the first option. Story of my life. What do you advise?
Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold.
That was what I was going to do. Oh, excuse me. Is that even possible?
Not if things are left to stand as they are. If you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, be cautious on your way to the geothermal plant. It is not as safe as you might assume.
I hadn't assumed it was going to be safe. Why is that?
One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty in hunting down banned heretical texts.
Good work.
I happen to know such a book is, as we speak, tainting a collector's library in Emerald Vale. However, the collector's residence lies outside the town's walls.
How does this answer my question?
Retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. Should you fare better than me, I'd pay a handsome sum for the book.
Why would a vicar be after a banned heretical book?
I just want to keep the writing out of layman's hands. It wouldn't do for such information to fall into public consumption.
I'm intrigued as to what is in the book. You make it. I'm interested.
Glad we see eye to eye. It's a handwritten journal, a faded
Bakonu
with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're
deadly serious. I will look for your book.
Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
Good. Okay. We've got a new quest. Right. Let's get moving. This way, I guess. Yeah? Yeah. How we do? Oh, geez, it's now 17 minutes into this video. Yep, that skybox is pretty. Right. I think we probably should have gone out the other side. Dissenters in our midst. The enemy seeks to destroy our way of life. Sounds like political propaganda to me. Heard plenty of that recently. You can't escape the sodding stuff if you're living in Britain currently. Oh, what was that?
Searching for repair bay. Error. Navigation systems failed. Unable to comply.
I could probably fix that. I mean,
do it.
If you wanted me to.
Go ahead.
Yep, I see the problem. His nav mod got dislodged. Must have taken a tumble. Just got to give it a good push and wait for the click.
And now it's going to try and murder us all.
There we go. Jeremy's good as new. Well, new by Spacer's Choice standards anyhow.
Hello, Jeremy.
His name's Jeremy.
I gathered that.
Navigation systems operational. Optimal path toward repair bay detected. Initiating self-diagnostics.
Why did you name the mechanical?
On account of I fixed him. And he's Jeremy on account of his helmet. It's like Jeremy, the officer in True Romantic Tales of the Space Guard.
Is that an Etherwave cereal or something?
Hebs surely. I make a point to watch every Tuesday night. Be more careful out there, Jeremy.
Okay. Can we?
Self-diagnostics initiated. Please do not disturb.
I will not. Looks like there's something under here. What is this? A combat drone. Okay. I assume that if you're playing on the hardcore mode where you have to eat to survive, a lot of this stuff is geared towards that. Not as necessary for me. Are those marauders? Those are marauders.
Here they go!
Book smash! Makeshift low pressure suit. Press X to order your companion to attack. I thought she just attacked on her own. Wah! 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 Oh, wah! Shoot! Hey, stop dodging! Sweet. Oh. Level up. Ooh. Stuff and things. Yeah, getting close enough to actually hit things is a bit of an issue, if I'm honest. But I suppose that's my fault for choosing to melee focus in what is clearly a science fiction game with guns. Right, let's level up. So it's just skills because it's only level 3. Oh, I keep forgetting I can block, and dodge actually, but that's not hugely useful versus guns, I wouldn't think. Drug mix, improve your weapon and armor with science. Inhaler heals you and your companion. Unlock the ability to sell goods to vending machines. Pickpocket, crouch move speed, weapon attack. Well, I've got 10 points available. So I'm going to get hack up so that we can sell goods to vending machines, because I think that will probably be useful in the long run. I kind of feel like I should put some in handguns as well. I do like the way these categories work, where you level them up in broad strokes first. Time dilation effects. You've unlocked location hit effects for time dilation. Hit enemies in different locations during TTD. Maims or cripples these body parts. Hits to the chest produce different effects when using different weapons. Good to know. Where were we actually going? Kind of want to explore this place now that we've... Armor parts. Weapon parts. Weapon parts. Criminal activities. Trespassing, lockpicking, hacking and murder, all considered illegal activities that are frowned upon by society.
Easy.
Well, she doesn't seem to care. Corporation Service Award. Ooh. Tossball blocker, one-handed melee, but has stagger. Oh yeah, I've got other weapons that I can try. Let's put that on there. Let's put that there, that there. So the pistol can be the backup. That's 320 DPS versus 53. It kind of feels like that this melee... Ooh, it's got a fancy effect on it. A necklace in a drawer. Nothing in the fridge.
Nicely done.
Uh-huh. Bypass shunts. Prep pills. Ooh, more stuff. Assault rifle. Lots of ammo. Ooh, and a adrenotime. Well, are there going to be other enemies around here? Oh, yes, there are. You guys. Sniped. Go on, stick your head out, mate.
Everyone all right?
I'm dandy. Oh, no, I do not wish to go into the Emerald Vale Community Centre. Well, where were we actually going? I assume all these necklaces and stuff are just kind of random sellable goods. There are a lot of dead marauders down here. A model? A spaceship? Yeah, there's a lot of food and stuff knocking around. What is all of this stuff for? General usage? Right. Quest stuff. Junk. So this is all stuff that we can just sell. A pretty necklace, if you're into that sort of thing. Oh, I am. I do like the glowy effect on this weapon. I always like weapons with interesting effects. I'm wondering if there's going to be a way of kind of scanning the area and spotting enemies from some kind of range. Here's the botanical lab.
Move along, stranger.
Hello, Grace. Shall we talk to you?
I don't know you.
No, you do not.
Whatever you're looking for, it ain't here. Move along. Answers, huh? You must be one of those philosophicals.
That's not what I meant.
Already got ourselves one of those.
Pete says something about former workers.
Yeah, that's us. And you can tell Thompson we're doing just fine by ourselves.
Okay, will do.
If you're gonna start wandering around my camp, know that I got my sights on you.
Okay. Where can I find Adeline?
We're in the hothouse, tending crop. Enough with the questions. No offense, but I've got a lot on my mind.
Okay. We've all got problems. I just got shot into space. I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to repair my ship.
Well, look at you, buzzing around the aether with your very own ship. Rest of us gotta make do with the
Not
ground
really
and
my
the
ship.
sea.
Although I am Alex
No,
Hawthorne.
I'm sorry. That was unworthy of me. Lady named Zoe went missing some nights ago. Just up and vanished without a trace. Now I'm pacing around wondering if marauders got
Shall we
her.
see if we can find her?
It's not like Zoe to go wandering. Figured she might be out scavenging, but that ain't exactly her talent. Can't imagine where she's gone.
Search Zoe's
The world's a
home for
wide
clues.
place. She could be anywhere.
Don't worry about it. I'll find her.
Appreciate it.
Probably.
Honest.
I'll leave you be. Right, we're picking up quite a lot of different quests. How do we track them? Is Max going to be a companion? Because this is a companion quest. Botched. None so far. Let's... Yeah, it said map. Where's the map? Fast travel. Ah. Well, that is handy. Volcanic Summit. So these are things that we've found and seen so far. And I assume doors that we've entered, maybe? So where is the... Right, so that's where the... Yeah, gotcha. Hi, friend. Right. Examine. So his journal. Good news, I'm alive. Starting to feel a little better too. There's a group of deserters living out in the old botanical labs. They found a way to grow some food. Well, something that passes for food anyway. Adelaide boiled a pot of something green and leafy and told me to drink it twice a day for my symptoms, I suppose. Tastes atrocious. But I've been feeling better. It's nice to be away from the cannery. The labs have just enough power to run on ether waves, so I've been catching up on my serial dramas. Mass marketeer, what would I do without you? Go crazy, most likely. Crack up, murder all my neighbours, and run screaming into the hills like some wild marauder. I don't know, that doesn't sound too bad. I could see myself leading a cadre of marauders, a band of bandits. Right, that doesn't sound right. Band of bandits. What would we call ourselves? The Formidable 14? The 100 Hooligans featuring Zoe Bandit Queen? So, hello? Right. Toilet. Don't want to sleep. Don't want to steal the poster. Oops. She's gone to take on the marauders. Oh, she's going to become a bandit. She's gone to join one of the marauders. Okay. I suppose we'll go and find her then. Chicken! The chicken has nothing to say to me. I am disappointed. Hi. Oh, that's Grace. So we've got to go and find Zoe. Hopefully Zoe's not one of the people that we've already put down. Because that would be awkward. Are you a bad guy? Yes, you are. Nope. What?
Nice one.
Oh! Chunky! Oh, there's more of them around.
Incoming!
What?
Nice one! Careful, you're hurt!
I am indeed.
That's the last of them!
Yeah, melee is quite a dangerous place to be. Dervish Mist. Did I just see something that I could hack? Yes.
Clever.
Standard troop helmets. Yeah, I've got more armor, haven't I? What options do we have? Compare. This gives us more tech skills. That gave us... Tech skills, stealth skills, lockpick +5. I think all of these are realistically... Oh. Doesn't look as cool. How is this comparison thing working? Oh, I see. Yeah, the makeshift low pressure suit is better. Oh, how is that stealthy? Right. +3 to intimidate. Right, that'll do. That'll do for now. Canid meat. Right, where are we going? Down here. Into the wastelands. So are the enemies respawning? I guess they are. Or is this a different way?
Know anybody who ever came out this far.
Oh dear. Yeah, this isn't going well, is it? It's quite difficult to tell when melee is connecting, if I'm honest. I feel like I might need to revert to some guns. Also, I need to remember to save in places. Right, let's try this again, but with actually reload the gun this time. But we can't zoom in. This is as good as it gets.
Okay, here we go. Nice one.
Oh, hello. Not a huge fan of the accuracy of the weapons in this. They seem to not they seem to be more based on maybe stats than just you shot this guy in the head.
Here we go. Nice hit. Down they go.
Oh. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure how it's working. Rate of fire on this rifle's too slow for me anyway. Let's try the... Oh, I put the pistol on, didn't I? What happened to the assault rifle? Or the light machine gun? Huh! Right. Let's try this again. But with less of me dying horribly. I think this time. I'm sure that's an option. This is a pretty long Demajen tries, if I'm honest.
Got it. Heads down. I don't know anybody who ever came out this far. Here we go! Nice one! You're hurt!
Yes, I am. Yeah. Can we change weapons in combat? That light machine gun. This doesn't heal for a great deal. Mind you, we are getting shot a lot. Everybody dead? Everybody is dead. Whew. Any more for any more? Hello? Bandit leader Zoe? Just standing here?
Wow, you crossed them all off, like some sort of heroic accountant running down a list.
Nice metaphor,
These
simile.
are your ways.
You're Zoe.
What? You mean Adelaide's little congregation of nature-loving nobodies? I could
Yes.
not possibly be less interested in them. You, on the other hand, you were a sight to behold.
So
If
she
I had
likes
half
the
your skills, I'd be the
danger.
greatest outlaw the coast has ever seen.
I need you to clarify something for me.
I'm great at clarifying.
Are you a prisoner here?
No. I insinuated myself into their company, see? And they didn't seem to mind one whit.
I'm impressed.
I may have bartered them a few boxes of Adrena time, but I'm sure that's got nothing to do with it.
Yeah. Why did you leave camp?
I got kicked out of Edgewater on account of falling sick with plague and stealing some medicine to
So
treat
she's a
myself.
thief.
I'd heard some outlaws set up camp in the botanical labs. I decided to throw in with them, seeing as I always wanted to be an outlaw myself.
So she's got this kind of
Instead,
romantic
what do I
notion.
find? But a bunch of former workers camped out around a greenhouse. I couldn't just go back to the cannery, so I was stuck with them.
Shucks. How are you even alive?
I don't know. The vital processes that constitute the miracle of life are mysterious and unknowable. I don't wanna be
Sarcasm.
around these guys? The Marauders wouldn't hurt me. They love me. I'm practically their queen.
They're all dead
It
now.
must be my natural charisma.
There was something else, actually.
I've got all the time in Halcyon.
I have been sent to find you.
Why? Adelaide wants me back on garden duty or something? Thanks, but I'm not going anywhere. This is where I
I've
belong.
killed all your friends. Persuade 30. I can't imagine you're happy out here. Food's awful, company worse, and no serial dramas. I'll be back. Right. So we can't complete. What's the little armor symbol in the middle at the bottom for? Hello? Fine. So I guess I just go around and nick everything.
Oh, clever.
Two-handed tossable stick. Riot control armor. That looks more my style. I'm just going to be wearing random stuff. So we can't persuade her to go back with us. That looks like a mine, I think to myself. What kind of range do those things have? Okay, so we can't go anywhere. We can't do anything with her currently. It'll take some convincing, so we need some more persuasion. So I guess we'll go and do the other thing, since it's around here anyway. And hopefully not get blown up by mines on the way. Shoot. I am so bad. Beep, 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 beep. Right. Anybody to kill down here? Yes. Right. Bullet time. Oh, shoot. I've aggroed the whole freaking world again. Yeah, this gun's definitely more my speed. Low damage weapons are ineffective against heavy armor. I didn't get a chance to read that. When more than half the damage, blah, blah, something, blah, blah. When more than half the damage you see is absorbed, I think it said. Something along those lines. We want to go in here? Huh? Is there a whole extra room? Random stuff. I've always found that in games where there is so much stuff to collect, the novelty of looting things kind of disappears. You know, for example, I like Borderlands, well, the series. I haven't played 3. But the looting aspect of it, there's so much loot that it kind of loses part of the joy of finding loot. I just got the letter today. Corporate ordered me to relocate to the Edgewater Cannery effective immediately. It's a shame. I was really looking forward to running my own gift shop at the community centre selling rare memorabilia. But scripture tells us that all things happen for a reason. Work fortifies the spirit and all. As for my book collection, I can't bear to part with it. Don't want those books mouldering in some contraband locker, so I've stashed them away in a cave over by the river. It's a good job we've got this handy-dandy marker to show us where to go. Right, we need more persuade. Oh, gold. We're a long way off getting 30 points in persuade. Time dilation lasts longer. This is surely normal. XP from companion kills. Companion crit chance. I think I'm going to have the health. No. Apply. Thank you. Skills. Persuade? Sounds... You've unlocked a dialogue combat skill. When attacking the correct type of target, they are automatically debilitated. Well, that's cool. But yeah, if persuading somebody is the only way that they're going to be able to complete the quest, then I guess we want to put some points into it. And we get all the other perks as well, so it's not like we're wasting points. At 10 points a level, they're all going to fill up fairly fast, I would think. Transport wreckage discovered.
Come out and play.
Let's end this quick. Nice one. That's the last of them.
Well done, Zoe. Not Zoe. Pavati. Right, cave down by the river. I found it. Well, those look a lot like mines. Yeah, not this time. Ooh, booze. Stuff. I have that. And that. And that. Oh, and I can get in here.
You're fast.
Yes. Journal of Mbukunu. And some bits and pieces. Journal retrieved. Now, can I... You cannot fast travel while near hostiles. Ah, I see. Are they above me? Oh, hello.
Down they go.
More? Yeah, this assault rifle feels a lot better. Oh dear. No, reload. No, Pavati. These things are quite tough. Are they all dead? No, no, they are not. Uh-oh. So they can burrow. At least the companions get themselves back up. Yeah, this gun definitely feels better than the others have so far. So I guess we'll do assault rifle rather than melee. I suppose I can always respec. Let's go hand this book in just to round out this episode. Gives you a pretty good idea of what the start of the game looks like. I really like this art style. It's here, isn't it? Hey, Vicar Max.
Any progress on that matter we discussed?
Why, yes. Stock footage.
Wonderful. This is fantastic. Well worth all the sacrifices I...
Wait.
What the fuck is this? Is this French? I can't fucking read French.
Language.
It's a law-forsaken joke is what it is. French. Ha! I was so high and mighty, preaching to the yokels about following the plan, while fighting it at every turn.
Huh? What's so important about this book?
I've spent my life searching for the keys to unlocking the secrets of the universal equation that underlies the plan. I had hoped this book held some of those answers. I became so desperate, I even got myself assigned to this plague-ridden backwater to find all the time and suffering I've spent. Wasted.
At least you still have your mission work to give your life a meaningful purpose. Why did you think the book held the secrets?
Bakonu, the author, had some interesting theories about man's perception of reality that I thought could be applied to our attempts to decipher the plan.
But
Unfortunately, he was also one of the founders of the Philosophist school of thought, so the book is banned in this colony.
What's a philosophist?
Philosophism's a false religion that stands in contradiction to almost everything we know to be true. They believe all is chaos, in stark contrast to OSI's belief in the plan.
If you couldn't tell, I really
But
like
most of the
the
philosophers'
the
perversion of
religions
Bakonu's
in
thought
games,
came more
the
than a
made-up
century
ones.
after his death.
Not that there's any other kind of religion, arguably. A vicar searching for a banned book sets a bad example, doesn't it? This has to be some kind of cosmic retribution.
Yes, you're right. Such are the workings of the equation. And I've only my own hubris to blame.
Uh-huh.
I certainly never planned for this contingency. But that's neither here nor there. What I need to do now is to find a translator, obviously.
Obviously.
But to do that, I'll first need to secure transport.
As it happens.
You have a ship. Perhaps I could make
Ooh.
myself of use to your crew.
Well, I suppose we know that he's going to be a crew. You need a ride out of town. I wouldn't mind a ship hand.
Certainly. I already gave you most of my money, but I can offer you free spiritual counseling. And I'd
Yay!
be happy to watch your back. I'm pretty handy with a tossball stick, or any blunt instrument, really. I'm also a passable gun hand if it comes to that.
Ah.
I can usually talk my way out of conflict, though. Oh, I'm fairly competent at hacking computers as well.
Sounds good. That all part of your vicar training?
Well, understanding computers is, though I admit I took it further than most. And I was quite the 32nd back during my seminary days. Left many an opponent bleeding on the field.
You're sounding very vicarly right now. Sounds good.
Fantastic. Let me get my things in order and I'll catch up with you.
Edgewater's gonna miss you. Folk here always had good things to say about their vicar.
Thank you, Ms. Holcomb. I'll be glad for the change of scenery.
Vicar Max.
I shall see you on the ship, Captain, whenever you're ready to leave Emerald Vale.
So Emerald Vale is going to be kind of our tutorial area, I'm guessing. I wonder if we get to take Parvati with us when we leave, or whether she sticks behind. Either way, folks, I think that is a fairly sizable first look at the Outer Worlds. With RPGs like this, ones that obviously have a lot of stats and depth and stuff, it's incredibly difficult to summarize any kind of thinking about the first hour or two of the game. It's something that requires more time. It certainly seems to be very polished. The time dilation system seems quite interesting. There seems to be an interesting variety of weapons and characters. So much of the dialogue being voiced obviously gives you an immersive sense in the world. Do like the aesthetic. Combat feels a bit... I feel like I haven't found my place yet with the combat. This assault rifle seems to work quite well. The melee stuff doesn't yet seem to be a particularly good choice. But I quite like the idea of it. So we'll see how I get on with that. But that is going to do it for this Demajen Tries. It will have given you a pretty decent look, I feel, at what the game has to offer in its opening. Certainly, I imagine it's going to have a lot more to it than that. But the stories seem interesting so far. It's got this kind of frontier, Wild West in space theme to it. I hope you found this in some way interesting and educational. I'm going to go and get myself something to eat now, and then I'm going to come back and I'm going to play some more, because that is how I rock and stroll. Until next time, folks, thank you for watching. Remember to click the like button if you have found the video useful or entertaining, or you've just enjoyed watching me be crap. Until next time, ta-ta. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, why not click the like button and consider subscribing. Remember, you can ring the bell notification icon to get notified when new videos go live. And until next time, cheerio.